Hey guys, it's Sarah Rogo here. I am a dealer for National Resophonic Guitars, meaning I connect you directly with a brand new National guitar custom built just for you. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about my specific recommendations of things to think about when you're buying your first custom National. If you're getting a pickup on your National, I highly recommend at least a volume knob. We can install a volume and a tone knob. For my guitars personally, I always would like to have my tone on full anyway, so I like to have a volume knob. The reason why that's so incredibly important is because on stage I can control it, and that way if certain venues have a lot more feedback, I can control it from here. So this is not default installed when you get a pickup. So that's something to remember to ask your dealer about, getting a volume knob. My other top tip for buying a National is to have them install a second strap pin. This is not default. It is a traditional strap where you tie the strap around the neck. And if you prefer the other way, you have to specifically ask them to install a strap pin. So I definitely recommend doing that if that's how you like to wear your strap. Another tip is when you're placing your National, it only is a $300 deposit to get your order moving in the factory. You don't owe the rest of the money until the guitar is done and ready to ship to you. Keep in mind that different guitars have different production times. For instance, the Raw series usually takes about 3 months right now, whereas any other series where it's sprayed or painted, that's gonna take a little bit longer, sometimes up to a year. So get your deposit in and you can get that production rolling. You won't owe any of the rest of the money until the guitar is done. If you work with me as a dealer, I do offer payment plans. So that's a really good way to get the guitar going, but also continue to save up for when the guitar is ready. Another recommendation I have is choosing your pickup wisely. If you are a type of person that likes to have a natural sound sometimes, but then sometimes likes to plug into an amplifier and maybe crank a few effects in there, or even just turn the volume up loud on stage, I personally, as a dealer, recommend either our P90 or our Charlie Christian. Both are Lawlors. And I find that this is a really incredibly beautiful sound. And allows you to crank the volume and even add some effects. But it really does sound natural and sweet without any effects at all. Another thing you should know is that our Raw series guitars are the cheapest option, and in my opinion, I think they're some of my favorite because I love the custom patina that happens over time. So if that's something that you like and you're on a budget, this is the guitar for you. We can do the Raw series in a tricone as well. People think they have to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get a National, but you can actually get this exact guitar for around the $3,000 range. Of course, when you work with a dealer like me, I can try to get you the best possible price for your guitar. So our guitars naturally come with a soft V neck, but we do have an upcharge option to have a C neck. So if that's what you prefer, we can certainly customize that for you. Lastly, let your dealer know what tuning you primarily play your guitar in, because the factory can set it up for that specific tuning. Now, if you're going between different open tunings, that's not going to matter too much, but it will matter quite a deal, in my opinion, if you play a standard guitar and an open tuning guitar, if you play slide, if you don't play slide, if you play jazz, if you play blues, because in my opinion, you set it up a little bit differently. You can also tell us what string gauge you like, because that will affect the setup as well. Okay guys, those are my quick tips for buying your first custom National. Again, my name is Sarah Rogo. I am a dealer for National Resophonics, so please consider me as your dealer. I will get you the best possible price, and I love getting these beautiful guitars into the hands of players.